Hello, guys, and especially girls. Welcome back to another episode of the President's Pokemon Sapphire Nuzlocke playthrough. How are we all feeling today?
Can't lie, Joe. I feel fantastic. I've literally never felt so good in my life, and I don't know why. How are you?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't you dare be in a good mood after the suffering and torture you put all of us through last episode. Your thoughtless actions killed some of our best monsters. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should take some advice from low-tier God. Now! Anyways, I'm also feeling pretty good. I got a crisp 30 hours of sleep last night. How are you today, Barack?
Sigh. Not gonna lie, boys, I feel like Diglett dung. I just have been feeling under the weather lately. Maybe it's because of wars happening all across the globe. Maybe it's because of world hunger, but to be honest, it might just be because of a kid's monster collecting game. That's more than likely the case.
Je suis crust, Barack. What the hell happened?
Well, last night I was trying to shiny hunt Rayquaza. I hit all the frame perfect inputs and pulled off the manipulation in record time, but there was a problem when I encountered the shiny.
What was the issue, Barack? Did you fail to catch it?
Or did you slam your Game Boy down in excitement, causing the game to freeze and lose it forever?
No, none of that nonsense. You see, the issue was he was black.
I'm afraid I don't understand. Isn't shiny Rayquaza meant to be black?
I hate black shinies!
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Barack, what the Pikachu Piccadilly shit? How can you, of all people, hate black shinies? That goes against all rules of nature.
All right, Raiden, calm down. I just don't like the coloring and how the black is used. Like, it literally looks like Rayquaza's skin is black, and that doesn't make any sense.
Are you a shiny Rayquaza, Barack?
Exactly. How would that make any sense? I'm a freaking baller, a legend in my own right, but I ain't no mystical sky snake. Finally, you get me, Joe.
Do I? I don't even think I get myself.
Both of you need to get some bitches, but that's besides the point. Very interesting thing we've learned about you today, Barack. But at least we know our Pokemon are safe with you in this episode.
Oh, I wouldn't say that now. If anything, I think I'm more unstable than Donald last episode, or Joe trying to go anywhere without falling. Like right now, my brain is telling me that jump kick will two-hit KO this Shelgon. Does that sound right to you guys?
Well, of course we trust your judgment, Barack. You've never let us down before.
Donald's right. If you don't make the right calls, we have no faith in this run. Well, fuck my ass with a pitaya berry, Donald. We are boned.
Sweet Sir Vine on a stick. We are in for a hell of a ride today, aren't we? Barack, please go sicko mode this episode. We desperately need it.
Oh God, I feel like I'm about to go dicko mode if anything, boys. Enough about dicks. We are all grown-ups here. I'm going to fish north for our next encounter.
Oh, no more dicks. 07 in chat.
Come here, fishy fishies.
Barack with the Omega cringe today. WTF is going on?
This is you every episode, Joe.
Never mind, boys. Dicks are back on the table.
We thank the Lord tonight. If there's dicks on a table, count me in, Barack Obama.
You guys aren't funny with the sus shit. Grow the fuck up. Why do I have to be the serious one this episode? Obama, you better work on fixing your future sight, because at this rate, you're going to mess up real badly.
Don't worry, I'm still not like you incompetent trubbish who can't even catch a Pokemon. When I was 2, I could still catch Mewtwo in a Pokeball, while you can't even catch a fucking Electabuzz.
Fact, no printer. So, no dicks?
Yeah, why the hell did you even bring up dicks? I'm all for the sus, but you palafin beating mother trumpers are just saying it to be strange. I hate it.
Think about it, Donnie boy. What do Poke rappers always say when making a bar about Rhydon? It's possibly one of the oldest Ligma jokes ever invented. Rhydon this dick. So appropriately, I will be calling this Rhydon this dick. Capiche?
Whoa, whoa, hold on to your basculin biscuits, you freaking misspelled it. You called him Tenis Dick. Almost penis dick, but not quite.
Sukuna, stand the fuck down. I have Gojo on speed dial since last episode. Moshi Moshi?
Boys, I can't lie. The stress of that Rayquaza last night was so intense. I called up our Torkoal Sensei Snoop to come through with the fucking skunk pack. I'm higher than a goddamn Alolan Egg's egg you tore in this bitch.
Guess it's official. The run is over. Thanks for watching, everyone. Be sure to like, comment, rate, share, tweet, super like, super chat, subscribe, follow, and hit the follow button for more entertaining runs like this. Next game, we will try not to wipe before the third gym and kick Donald off the team.
Joke's on you, Sleepy Joe. I'm not even the problem this episode. I swear, if you wipe to that fat fuck Watson Barack...
Homies, listen up to the flip dippity plan you dig. I'm going to smoke the cycling road trainers right after smoking that loud red. Get it? Ha ha ha, because he's loud and purple. Then I'm going to flick wick skippity skitty titty bouncing trickety trick. The trick master's house with his amazing and thought-provoking puzzles to get some sickety clickety items. How does that sound?
Hee hee. I like the part when you said flick.
So for all intents and purposes, this episode is going to have more filler than Melania's lips. I don't remember this part of the President's Plays manga.
This episode will still have less filler than the Endless Eight of Haruhi Suzumiya.
It's a he, Luigi.
All my homies love Lugia. Does anyone in the call like Ho-Oh more? Just need to check if I can still be friends with you guys.
I do like Ho-Oh, but the Silver Feather Flocker is definitely more of a beast. There's a reason he was chosen to be mascot of XD Gale of Darkness.
Well, then it's settled. Lugia is the best of the legendary duo from Gen 2.
See, the main reason I hate Ho-Oh is because this young dick stain in the playground wanted to trade me his Machoke for my Ho-Oh in the original gold version. He promised he would trade it right back since he wanted a Machamp. Let's just say that 8-year-old fuck got his shit kicked in harder than a Hitmonlee.
When you were young enough to be roaming the playgrounds, Joe, world wars were going on in the world, not fucking Pokemania.
Are you seriously questioning Joe being in a playground? If you told me that happened last week, I'd believe you.
Shit, who told you?
On God, this Luigia is putting in work against our team. Is Peak really our best option right now?
Honestly, this broccoli is our best option right now.
Barack, calm down with the Mafafa. That shit'll make you ascend higher than Arceus himself. Oh Lord, he coming.
Since our analyst is too busy doing drugs right now, Joe, give me a goddamn hand here. This Luigi is no joke with Blizzard, Stun Spore, and Rough Skin. If we encounter this thing later on, it could very well spell trouble. Its HP barely moves, for Christ's sake. That's one chunky bird.
Speaking of chunky bird, have you visited Donnie's grave yet? If you have, yes, that was me who poured apple shampoo all over his tombstone. Don't ask me why, but that shizzle was funny AF.
You inconsiderate apom, you know he hated apples. When I see you, Mr. President, let it be known I will throw hands.
And that bird shit on his epitaph? Yup, that was me, fellas. Serves that flying Fanuna right. If he had just lived instead of dying, I wouldn't hate him so much. In this world, only the strongest survive. And that's just facts. Ha ha ha. Pokemon, am I right, boys?
Someone remind me to thank God later for letting Barack do this stupid filler episode with these side trainers. If his Patriot-eyed ass went against Watson, I would really worry for our team.
Couldn't agree more with you, Joe. I bet nobody in the audience had Barack becomes the weakest of the three on their bingo card for this episode. But alas, here we are.
Wait, the viewers do bingo cards? That's actually sick.
Well, I actually don't know that for sure, Joe. Holy fuck, it's dog.
Snack, 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 snack.
You really are in Dicko mode right now, aren't you, Barack? Look, don't panic. The rain will weaken his fire punch, and Peak has bone meringue. Look at you playing optimally. Doesn't this feel familiar, Barack? Do you want to start sipping some H2O and come back down to earth, please?
Not really Donald, but it looks like I'll have to. I just used my future sight to see my own death, and now I understand the morality of life. We all exist on a spinning globe. For what, may I ask? We all live to die. Life is meaningless. We cannot bring our valuables of family beyond the barrier of death. So we must make history here on this planet if we want our lives to be fulfilled with a purpose. I didn't know my purpose. Until now, boys, my destiny, my meaning of life is obvious now. It's to beat a children's role-playing game with self-inflicted rules.
That kind of hit deep, and I'm totally with you on that, Barack. Donald, let's throw our negativity behind us. Turn over a new leaf, shall we?
Man, I fucking hate Animal Crossing.
It's a figure of speech, Donnie boy.
Oh, right. Might be. You know what, Joe? Fuck it. We and this bitch. The three of us are the collective goats, and nobody can deny that. Who's with me?
Did Did you just say we are the collecting throat goats?
No, I didn't, but I wish I had. You've made me so proud. You're inserting sus stuff into words I never even intended, and I am beginning to analyze and understand pocket monsters on a deeper level. We are the perfect pair.
I am inserting what into where?
Yes, perfectico.
All right, enough of your weeaboo shit. Obama, quick suggestion. Maybe you should use presidents more for 2 reasons. 1, Snack with Drizzle is taking 9 years to complete battles. We should maybe switch train him or grab the EXP share now as soon as possible. 2, we all practically agreed we are in this bitch. So how fitting would it be for the 3 of us to obliterate this cycling road no Exodia?
As long as the opponent doesn't have magic cylinder, we Gucci. While we're all in high spirits, how about a good old comment question of the day? Today's question is, what is your favorite ability? Mine is levitate. Gaining a total immunity to earthquake. Sign me the F up. Gaining any sort of nullification to one type can be so important, and I really like Electros for that reason. Having no type weakness is badass.
While I don't like Electros because he is one ugly mother fluffer, I do love that ability. To me, nothing can beat no guard. I just really appreciate that such a broken upside comes with such a major downside. Yeah, being able to hit dynamic punches and hurricanes and focus blasts is great and all, but then you could possibly get assimilated up the ass by fissure or sheer cold, which forms a fantastic balance.
2 magnificent abilities, boys. Let's go 3 for 3. I would have to choose huge slash pure power. Double attack, enough said. Look at how relevant Azu and Mawile are. Because of these abilities, they would drop down so many tiers if they had any other abilities.
Damn, we have been on an absolute roll with these comment questions. I don't disagree with either of your picks, boys. Let's freaking go! Next battle, Presidents, is going to go ham and terrorize every living soul around them. Let's get it.
Lower the excitement there, Barack. Don't you die on us yet. We can't let that prophecy come true.
Joe is right. Don't get too hasty, Obama. Remember to breathe at a regular spin type of tempo and focus your energy into this next battle.
I think the weed is starting to wear off. I'm starting to regain my full color of observation hockey back. Oh, this battle is free. I can see it already.
That's the spirit. Style on him, Barack. What you about to do to this sucker?
Sucker Chuia.
Peep this. Presidents is about to 2-hit KO with Psychic. This fool thinks Giga Drain will help him recover enough health to live another one, but he is sadly mistaken.
Mama said knock you out.
We'll watch the Giga Drain. If he gets a crit, we are toast.
But Barack can see that 2 psychics is what's needed, so we already know Dick Treebell here isn't going to be critting shit.
You got it, Joe. 13 is my magic number. Give it to me.
Dramatic pause time.
All right, enough fun and games. The next mon is Ponyta, who is getting 2-hit killed by jump kick, neither of which will miss.
If you guys had to pick a Doug trio to be, which one would you choose? I'd pick the middle so I could be a fresh Joe sandwich.
So you want to be surrounded by Barack and I's brown, sweaty, presumably naked bodies? Bit weird, Joe, but you do you, I guess.
I personally don't get it either, Joe, but just don't bring down our class.
I don't want all 5 of your heavy balls rubbing against my thigh, but if worse comes to worst, I would make the sack.
Magic cylinder! Smeargle shit stains, mag cargo blowjobs, girder fisting, fuck's sake. How the poppy penis plucker did I manage to fucking miss that reading? Fuck.
Ayo, that shit was so whack I literally dipped. That was some fucked up shit, Barack. Hope that dick is tasty because you fucking choked so hard.
You literally gave me a goddamn heart attack, Barack. You fumbling fuckface. You shitty son of a bitch.
I guess we ain't in here no more. Bummer.
That's all you have to fucking say for yourself? I didn't know Michelle was a leaky lesbian because I just found out she's married to the biggest pussy on the motherfucking pokey earth. You stunfisk sniffer. You salazzle smasher. You fuck.
Is Barack kills a Pokemon on anyone's bingo card? Well, shit, nobody is safe now.
Get the hell off my back. A man can make a mistake. Chill your mother flipping beans.
This is not a mistake you can just glance over, Barack. You killed all three of us inside the game and almost Donald in real life. This shit ain't no video game. This is literally life or death at this point. Wake the fuck up. You know you ain't like this, so grow a pair and start butt squeezing these trainers until their booties drop.
I was with you all the way until the end there, Pervy Joe. Look, Barack, I'm actually just so tired of this heartache at this point. As Elvis once said, don't go breaking my heart. I know I couldn't if I tried, but honey, if I get restless, well, I mean, baby, you know that you're not that kind.
I get the message, Kamala Cuckers, but as I said, that was a one-time mistake. I genuinely don't know how I could have missed such vital information about my foe, but you have to admit, Counter itself is a bit unpredictable. Waba Fett was banned for 2 generations. You know that already, Donald, so I can't say I was the sole reason that loss had occurred.
To be fair, the rest of these trainers have been getting vagina vacuumed pretty handily, so I guess we should just be grateful that we haven't lost anyone else.
That's very true. Can I ask, what do you guys see looking at Cray Dilly's neck?
Penises.
Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure I'm not gay. Not that there's anything wrong with being gay.
Y'all are capping if you say you ain't sucking off Professor Sycamore every day of the week. That man is a professor, all right. Professor of plowing my pinker chin, that is.
I do agree with you, Joe. But don't fuel Donald's fantasies anymore. I always find it so strange that these trainers have level 6 Pokemon. Like in the original games, I think they were level 7 Voltorbs. Why? So that they couldn't outspeed your level 20s and paralyze them? I never understood.
They also gave decent experience Barack, so maybe to match their EXP scaling? I'm not really so sure myself. I don't have the answer to this. Joe, any ideas?
Maybe the Gen 3 programmers just really hated Voltorb. Maybe Masuda said, yo, make sure to include as many Kanto Pokemon in this game, homie. And then included extremely low-level fake Pokeballs for a few shits and a lot of giggles. At least they don't know self-destruct. That's a big dub on the designer's choice, TBH.
Hot take, but Hoenn is actually one of the better-paced Pokemon regions, in my opinion. You don't have any long-ass caves or routes with annoying freaking encounters like Mount Moon or have to fight 20 million Geodudes who all know explosion. Like Team Aqua is fine. They do tend to use a lot of the same water and grunty-esque Pokemon, but they are definitely not the worst in the series. Yes, Hoenn has a lot of water, haha, say the funny 7.8 May, but screw you all. Those routes are not nearly as long as people make them out to be, and they still feature a variety of trainers and Pokemon. So sit and swivel, bitch.
Donald Ducklet Ketchup goes on a rant, part always, plus nobody asked, plus you fell off, thus causing magnitude 10 plus core fish solos, your fave.
Can you two stop bickering and have a moment of peace for presidents? This man barely even made it through a full episode. Another 07 in chat, please.
I apologize, Joe and Spaghetti Sandwich. Let us mourn the death of the 3 greatest presidents to ever do it.
Thank you both so much.
All right, Tina's dick is in this bitch. Let's go!
Okay, so where are we off to again? The Dick Master's house?
I mean, he does live directly under an overpass, so who knows what type of kinky stuff he sells on the side.
Wait, is this the first puzzle? Well, peg me with the acro bike. How the goddamn hell would you ever figure this shit out on a first playthrough? Under the table! How do you Intellion bastards crack this shit? Dayum.
I was literally consuming the dankest kush, and my brain was still operating more efficiently than your stupid Psyduck-looking ass. Quack for me, Donnie. Go on, quack for me.
I would quack for Winona to step on me.
Is that meant to mean anything, Joe? I'm pretty sure you'd do that for anyone at this rate, you desperate piglet.
And here comes the HMO1 montage. There's going to be more cutting here than a depressed 14-year-old's bedroom.
Jesus Christ, Donald, you cannot fucking say that, what the fuck? That shit is a sensitive topic nowadays.
Yeah, have a bit of respect, Donatello douche tits. Just because your money fuels your happiness doesn't mean you can comment on razors and sharp edges. Plus, we all know teenagers prefer ropes nowadays, am I right?
Obama, no, what the fuck?
Wait, is that why in Pokemon it's called an escape rope? If you use it in real life, do you just die?
Okay, boys, listen to my wiseness here for a fucking brief second, will you? I know I'm old, like very old. Like yesterday, my left nut started dragging across the floor, old. But as I've spent more time on this earth, I've started to understand cultural changes and movements. When I was young and hanging out with Jesus, you would literally get hit with rock throw and rock slide for being gay. Back then, I never told anyone. And I'm glad nowadays young and old people can come out with whatever gender they decide, because that shit is bussin', and I fucks with it. Mental health is also an important topic, and one of the reasons why I wanted to do this bullshit series with you guys. Sometimes we fight, sometimes we cry, but most of all we laugh, and I hope the audience does too. If I can brighten your day and make you 5% happier, then to me these videos are a success. I guess I do this for smiles or something.
Yo, what the Joe emotional arc is hitting deep right now. But I absolutely agree. Everything you said was 100% true. And I must say, I enjoy my time with you guys here. I hope you do too.
I could never stand the thought of sitting in calls with you ridiculous chumps for anything beyond 5 minutes. But I must say, I've started to enjoy my time so far with this playthrough. And I guess it's all thanks to you guys.
Thank you, Mr. Ketchum. Now, can we promise not to make any more distasteful jokes like that for the rest of the run? It kind of ruins the vibe, you know?
Absolutely perfect, Joe. I'll stick to being sus and clamping your cheeks with my forensic banana.
No problem, Joe. And did you just call me by my official league title? Oh, Josephine, you truly know how to win a man's heart.
As I said, Donald, I couldn't admit that I was massively homosexual back in the day because I would have got a rock record to the face, but given the chance, I would have done more than kiss Jesus's cheek, let me tell you.
Whoa, okay, I get the picture, Joe.
No, I'm only messing with you guys. What I can't joke about is his mama, the first MILF I ever met in my life.
Do you mean the Virgin Mary?
Oh, ho, massive misconception. Every night she got her ass rode, and I ain't talking about no donkey. I'm not saying Jesus was my kid, but there is a slight possibility. Ironically, I pray to God every night, hoping that he isn't, because being associated with him just brings about trouble. When we used to hang out, he was the freaking funkiest dude ever. But then his wanted level would shoot up like it was fucking GTA, and we would have to sprint like Olympians to avoid death.
Remember when we talked about Pokemon? Is that still something we do?
To be fair, Barack, you're just cutting a few trees. Keep going, Joe. Tell us about the time Jesus killed a dinosaur with his sandals.
You remember that one, Donnie? That shit had me dying of laughter for years.
Hello? I don't remember you telling me this story. Starting to feel a little left out here, guys.
When did we say we were getting our manicures done, Joe? I think it was 2:30 p.m. on the 20th of July at the back of Madison Street, where we used to dunk on those punks back in '88. Do I have those details correct?
Correctamundo, Donnie. Your final dunk was absolutely sick, by the way. I forgot to give you credit for it back then. The way you snapped his neck like a glow stick was super satisfying. We flipping murked those suckers.
Whoa, not to using memento. Am I right, guys?
Whoa, Barack, shush for a second. My bestie and I were talking.
Did you say bestie?
Oh, shucks. Joe Chan.
It's true, Donnie. What can I say? It's always been you, Mr. Ketchum.
Oh, hell nah! Fuck this raw dog shit. Maybe this will grab your fucking attention, you circle jerkers.
Oh, piss right off.
Barack, what the fuck was that about? Huh?
Well, besties, what did you think of my sick plays, huh? How about you fucking jack me off every once in a while? Did you ever think about my feelings? You too make me sick. The rich get richer. We live in a society.
A society of morons, apparently holy kakuna coochie. Barack, you've killed more things than me now, and that's saying something.
You're still high Barack, aren't you? You haven't regained your powers back, am I right? We got to end this episode right now before more lives are taken from Barack's mistakes.
No, Donald, I'm as sober as a slow king. Now sit the fuck down, son, and let me give you a music lesson. I have my powers back, and I know the viewers were getting worried about me soloing the verse or whatever, but let this be my one and only call out. If you mess with me or my family, I will line up our team into the perfect RNG value to massacre them in one fell swoop. Hell, even if you guys are being nice to me, I think I might kill off a few things here and there just to keep you on your toes and say, oops, my bad, I made a mistake. Plus, early game, my power is at its strongest because damage rolls are relatively low. Once we get to the mid-game, my guesses will slowly start to become unreliable. TLDR, you fuck with Barack, you get the twin Glocks. Capiche?
And there it is, the evil antagonistic monologue. Is this Sukuna acting up again?
And Donald, get off Sukuna's dick for 5 fucking seconds. Him and I negative diff you easy, so get his fucking name out of your mouth. Also, who do you think is fueling my powers? I was pretty good at Pokemon before I made that life-binding pact with him, but I've got to say he's very helpful in clutch situations.
I thought this was a filler episode, yet it seems like the plot is thickening more and more as the minutes roll on by.
Well, look, Snack gained a decent amount of experience today. We got to use Osama in battle, and we gained a good bit of money. That all counts as some sort of progress, doesn't it?
And next time I got to fight Chubbs McKenzie in my first gym battle, I'm not going to lie, boys, I'm sweating piss and shitting piss and coughing up piss right now just thinking about that fight. If Barack had this much trouble with regular-ass trainers today, how will I fare against a skillful gym leader next time?
You can always pass your turn and let me do it, Pissy Joe.
I may be pissy, but I ain't no pussy. I'll still give him a run for his money, which I know is something that is physically impossible for a billionaire such as yourself, Donald.
Woo! A rare candy. I knew my efforts would bear fruit today.
Only fruits you have are on your fucking farm.
It hurts to be jealous, Donald. Stay mad, son.
According to my calculations, we now have more dead Pokemon than alive ones in the box. How the hell did we find ourselves in a situation like this? Is this truly the best we have?
I don't really know, guys, but I think it's time to hit the hay. We all need some serious rest if we want to face Watson next time.
Agreed, Donald. See you later then.
Peace out, mother fluffers.
Well, time to roll another Fat J. Thanks for watching, everybody. Be sure to like and comment, as well as share the video and join the Discord down below. Until next episode, have a great day, guys.